What's up, family? Today we're gonna do a reaction video to a day in the life of a young addict. I'm only 21 in the streets of Baltimore. Here we go.
Now, it was shocking to see myself on camera looking like that. Probably 17, 18. I started on Percocets. I turned on to heroin. Now fentanyl.
My reason for doing this is to keep other people from going through the hell I've been through and am going through.
Same niggas get they blown off in front of me, you know what I'm saying?
The street is not what it seems, I guess, like from how they make it look on camera to actually behind the cameras.
My face is missing from you now. It hurts the way people react. It hurts. It cuts deep and you think after 20 years whether you do it or not.
A lot of people fold under pressure.
It's disgusting. Everybody has like holes in their body and shit because of it.
They don't get takes, they on all 10, man. You feel me? Keep the heater close.
How things been going since our last interview?
They're going pretty good. Yeah, I guess it's been going pretty good. I don't know, just me watching myself in that angle, I guess. It was shocking to see myself like that. I didn't think I looked like the me.
That is one thing. When you do see yourself on camera, you start to see yourself in a different light. You see yourself on how other people see you, and it will wake you up.
My perspective, me from before to now, it was just shocking to see myself on camera looking like that. But I guess it's been alright. I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of getting back on the right track, I feel like, I guess, in a sense, to where, like, a lot more people are reaching out, and people are reaching out pretty much, and I guess they want to network and pretty much, I guess, help me to where I feel like myself, to help me get back on my feet. I've had a couple instances where people like, a lot, I'm gonna say 75% of people that I interact with are like, oh, I seen the interview. I did that interview pretty much to just like really educate. Like, some people don't, I guess, agree with me doing it, speaking about certain things in the streets, but it's not me talking too much. I pretty much just wanted to sugarcoat and let it be known, like, the street shit is not what it seems, I guess, like, from how they make it look on camera to actually behind the camera. So I don't know, but I guess I've been doing alright. I guess I look better, smell better, tighter. So I'm just kidding. I don't know. I've been a little stressed. I have a lot going on in my personal life, but I take the time to pretty much put that shit to the side to put a smile on my face and do what I gotta do to survive, because it could be worse.
Care to share what been going on?
Not really, no. It's just a lot of things that are causing stress. I mean, I be up for days, so like the longest I've been up for is probably like 8 days, and that's just like running off of, trying to just make it, I guess. I don't know, it's just a lot more to shit than what is edited and what is put together, but at the end of the day, I'm still here. I feel like I'm elevating a little bit, like I'm putting myself together more, allowing myself to step out of my comfort zone and pretty much network to where it's probably gonna help me in the long run. I have a phone now, actually, so it's gonna be. I'm getting in the process of being able to like see everything that people are telling me, well, commenting and pretty much like everybody reaching out. I'll be able to pretty much, I guess, respond in a sense, or just pretty much be able to be more, I don't want to say independent, but be able to not have to go through a third party to pretty much, even though that's, I don't know, I don't even know what I'm saying. I have a phone though, so we're getting that in check to where I'm gonna be able to reach out and see what you guys are talking about. Be more interactive. Be more interactive.
What's that, y'all? This is Derek Tony Cheese from Anne Arundel County.
Y'all that might not know this guy, he looks like that he had tried to commit suicide, shot himself in the face, and obviously you see it wasn't successful. They had to reconstruct his face. He only has one eye. Most of the bone is gone out of his face. It's just fragment. He went through a bunch of surgeries, reconstructed his face. I've actually talked to him many occasions. You know, he is always around. He's a super nice guy. He's tried treatment a couple times. It just hasn't worked. And him and his husband are in the streets together. But he's a super nice guy.
It's been a pretty good day today, you know. I didn't sleep that good last night, but, you know, that's due to pain. And, you know, I got replaced quite a bit of stuff in my tent. But I woke up this morning, I was in a substantial amount of pain. And, you know, but I needed flu. I'm going through going through a little hardship right now. I'm switching from Suboxone over to methadone. So I have to go 2 days without the Suboxone when I get on the methadone. You know, just when you're on a low dose, between 30 and 40 milligrams. You know, just enough to take the cravings. You know, the Suboxone interacting somewhat with pain medication. And it wasn't getting the full effect. So, you know, my medical team recommended that I switch over. So I'm doing it. I got bad trainings right now, but you know, nothing I haven't gone through before. So, you know, I'm gonna beat it. I'm gonna make it through. Yeah, that's what God is there for, you know. I had a good day otherwise, you know. I mean, it's a beautiful day, beautiful weather. Next month I turn 44, baby, yeah. And I'm gonna make it till then, you know. I'm a survivor, I'm a fighter. And, you know, like I've said before, there's nothing God allows you to go through that you can't handle. So, you know, with his help, I'm gonna make it through. You know, the day's not over yet. You don't have to go back out farm. I signed some more. You know, I've done okay considering today. I got a late start and I made about $18 so far. But, you know, everything is a blessing and a gift from God, and I'm grateful for it. And whatever He sees fit for me to make, you know, I'm grateful for it. You know, I try my best not to breathe out there, but I have enough for what I need. That's what, You know, it's hard being out there. But, you know, the good outweighs the bad.
Caught in the grips of addiction. It's so hard to explain that to people because people see addicts and they're just like dirty, criminal, useless, waste of flesh, basically, when you see an addict deep in addiction. When you walk by somebody on the street, you see them bugging out. You're like, useless person, can't, like, no chance. And I'm just here to say that that's a person that's really sick and just truly doesn't have the tools or the support to kind of come out of it.
How are you dealing with stress these days? You talking to anybody or?
Yeah, you can say that in a sense, talking to someone, talking to, I guess, associates, pretty much. I don't know, sometimes I feel like staying to myself is better, but I don't know. So I surround myself with the right people to cope with what I go through, so.
She says she surrounds herself with the right people to cope with what she's going through. But whoever she surrounds herself with obviously doesn't care a whole lot about her, because they wouldn't keep seeing her destroy herself like this. And she's a beautiful young lady. So if someone sees this and knows her, please try to get her some help.
Have you been safe out here lately?
Yeah, for the most part, I mean, I try to avoid certain things, certain areas, certain things. I mean, everybody fills everybody in on what's going on, so us girls are pretty much aware of what's going on.
So would you say that you are one step closer to getting clean?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely in motion. I don't like speaking on certain things to where, like, I like manifesting, so I don't like speaking on certain things to where I feel like if I speak too much on a certain thing that it could cause it to it could just cause interruptions where it could fuck with what's going on, or it can pretty much just like, I don't know, there's karma, there's good luck, there's bad luck, so I just tend to keep shit to myself, or tend to keep certain shit quiet to where I just let it, what happens, and I get the ball rolling, and then along the way, I can get claps. Yeah.
When the last time you got to sleep?
Pretty much, I guess today I took a little nap. The other day, I mean, certain times, friends or acquaintances allow me to pretty much just like stay with them for a little bit, or maybe like stay the night. So, the night before last night, that's when I got some sleep, in a nice comfy bed, warm. Yeah, so. It is getting cold out here, and I did want to put out there that if you would like to donate clothes, because there's a lot of people I've been hearing that have been reaching out. If you do want to like donate like sweat outfits, like if you can, like if you have like shoes, boots, like Ugg boots, just any type of like shoe. I wear size 7 in kids. For outfits.
If anybody can help them and donate to them, please do. You know, I work with a couple of organizations that we do donations to them, not directly to her, but just to different people in the area. You know, so it goes a long way. You know, if you have clothes, shoes, and stuff you're not wearing, that you donate to people. and it's appreciated at the end of the day.
Fits. I mean, I vary from a size extra small to a small. Bra size, I have no clue. But yeah, that'd be definitely a lot, very helpful. Definitely a lot, very helpful.
My reason for doing this is to keep other people from going through the hell I've been through and am going through. You know, if you have something negative to say about this shit, take that shit somewhere else. Because I don't personally want to hear it, and you don't know what the hell is going on. So stay the fuck out of our lane, for real. Because
He is definitely right. If you got something negative to stay away. Don't say nothing at all. You know, my motto is, if I can't help you, I'm damn sure not gonna hurt you. So, you know, it's bad enough that addicts are already dealing with enough, you know, trying to recover, trying to get their life back. But they don't need people being negative towards them too. So, you know, if you can't help somebody, don't say anything to try to hurt them. Because it's just petty and it's low. Because you never know when, you know, that could be you, your family member, one of your loved ones, anybody that you may know.
that really fucking, that really got to me. I had to take a nitroglycerin tablet. It's currently still dissolving under my tongue. You know, and I mean, it's like, you know, these guys and this website, they're helping me out so much, you know, and whatever, you know, opinions, everyone has opinions about something, you know. I have enough negativity in my life going on, so if you got something negative to say, just keep it to yourself, you know, seriously.
Where you from?
I'm from Virginia.
You go to Baltimore.
Obviously, everything in Virginia is too expensive, so come up here.
That's why everyone originally comes out here to Baltimore. It's cheaper and it's readily available on every corner. But they get here and they end up stuck. So, you know, and the crazy thing is, if you're not from here, it's dangerous. Because you can come here and get robbed, killed, raped, you know, anything. So, just stay away.
They're a lot cheaper.
How long you been in Baltimore for?
About 5 years.
You have any kids or anything?
I have a daughter. She's in Virginia.
And what would you say your addiction started, like, at what age?
Probably 17, 18. I started on Percocets. I turned on to heroin. And now fentanyl.
Have you ever heard of Zolazine?
Yes.
How is that affecting people right now?
It's disgusting. Everybody has like holes in their body and shit because of it. Because I think it's a meat tenderizer or it's a tranquilizer. I don't know what the hell it is, but whatever it is, when people shoot up and it's getting like holes all in their body and maggots and shit like that. All of it is disgusting.
Have you ever tried it before?
I think everybody here has, but it's different when you shit or it.
So it's basically in all the heroin now.
Yes. But
If you ever come out here, you'll see people that's shooting Zolazine because they have great big swords on them. And it looks like volcanoes in their arms and face and stuff, you know, where it's just exploding from the inside of their body coming out. And it's horrible looking. And they look like zombies, you know. Some people say all this stuff is put here by the government to try to kill off the people. But, you know, it's basically just a tranquilizer for elephants. And the cartel and them are using it in drugs now. Because they don't care. It's all about money for them.
it is when you get, is when it starts eating you from like the inside out. But people that are supporting it aren't really getting it that much.
plan on getting yourself together?
I don't know. Can't answer that question.
So do you like the lifestyle of music?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
So what advice could you give the youth though?
Stay away from drugs. It'll turn you into something you don't want to be. Make you do things you don't want to do.
And how do the women make their money?
Prostitution.
And how much would you say a woman can make a night off of prostitution?
I'm not gonna say. It's good money though.
Any crazy stories?
I'm not gonna get into that. I don't want to get into that.
Where do you see yourself in the next year or so?
Hopefully out of here. Hopefully.
You plan on getting back with your daughter?
Yes.
You said you can't see past 10 feet?
Yeah, I mean, it's like my vision right now. It's like I'm looking for a piece of clear plastic wrap. It's just like tiny bit distorted, like they still see good enough. I can draw it, but it's just, I mean, it's like, you know, I usually wear glasses that those got destroyed.
So both of your eyes
I
work?
got in, so.
Both, you can see out of both of your eyes?
I only have one eye. And there's no eye on that side.
So that happened when
And I got fit for a prosthetic, so. And I'm just waiting on that.
So did that happen when you, with the suicide attempt?
Yeah. I mean, my face was missing from here down. I mean, it's like I never, the gun going off. I never hear my kids start screaming. They'd burst through the door right when the gun went off. I had no idea they had gone home from school. And I never seen it just like this cloud of redness right before his eyeball dropped and just started hanging. I lost cheekbone down. Everything's in here is replaced. You know, skin grafts, strong immunization. You know, I mean, I had the best of the best working on me, thank God. Until this cancer was gone, I can't get any more face surgery because my immune system. So
sometimes you regret what you did?
Every day. Every day for the last 20 years, I've had to pay for it one way or another. I've had 8 days of suicide attempts because of the way I've been treated.
So if you could take that day back, what would you do different?
It hurts the way people react. It hurts. It cuts teeth and you think after 20 years I'll be used to it or not. I'm not. I'll never be used to it. I have people who care about me, and that's what makes me continue my life. That's what keeps me alive. Those who do care. Huh? And it will get better. It has to. It has to. It will get better with God's help and with other people's help. It will get better. I just have to tell myself that, remind myself that over and over and over every day that this isn't going to be permanent. My life will get better.
So far, has your life gotten better?
In some ways, yeah. In some ways. You know, I'm not living in Baltimore on the street anymore. I don't have to worry about fighting for my life when I go to sleep. I just, you know, I can actually sleep. I don't have to worry about people attacking you and stuff.
So what's one thing that people don't know about you that they need to know about you?
Under all this niceness, there is a person. Like, under all this prettiness, because a lot of people see me as looks, but there is a heart under here. And for people that actually know me, they can tell you from their point of view that I am actually like one of the best people you could meet. But at the same time, a lot of the shit that's been going on, a lot that has been going on, has been kind of, I don't want to say taint my character, but people have tried to pretty much make me something that I'm not, paint a picture that I'm not. But at the end of the day, I'll never fall under pressure, and I will never change who I am for anybody, any type of anything. Yeah, I stay solid, I stay me. Regardless of any type of money, any type of, it doesn't matter the benefits, I'm myself at the end of the day, and I'm going to continue to be. That's how I was raised, that's how I raised myself to be, so.
Would you say people try to take advantage of you out here because you're younger?
In a sense, yeah, but I mean, that's a different topic to talk about. I don't really want to get into it, but at the end of the day, I mean, people take advantage of certain people, like, because of disabilities, because of the race, because of the size, I mean, age, yeah, that's a thing. At the same time, it ain't nothing but a number, okay? So me being my age, I don't like being, like, little girl, because I'm definitely not no little fucking girl, and I feel like I'm more mature than half the people that try to taint my character. They're like twice my age, and they still act like they're shoe size, so.
So when you do get clean, is there any plans on you, like, going to school, or what do you want to do with yourself?
I mean, yeah, it's a couple plans. It's still in the works. I'm not just going to say that it's one certain thing that I want to do, but, I have a lot of different traits and abilities that I can put to work. But yeah, school is definitely, like college is definitely something that I have in mind, and it's been in mind. I've had scholarships, but I've had to decline due to personal reasons. So me getting clean is gonna start a whole new chapter. And me even not being clean, I still already have something in the works to where it's gradually gonna take me to the next level by starting in one place and taking that to another level to gradually take me uphill to where I incline and I come at the top and I just keep going up. So
what advice could you give to, like, other people that might be going through something, that might want to commit?
It's not worth it, because this is what happens. This is what happens. 90% of the time you are not successful. You end up either disfigured, you end up something wrong with you, brain damage, you could end up in a wheelchair, you could end up in a coma. And you have no idea what it does to the people who care about you. Because I've lost 3 of my half-siblings to suicide. And that's one thing that's keeping me from trying again. The pain I went through, knowing that they could have reached out to me and I'd have been there. And I asked myself, what could I have done to keep them from doing that? And the family will always ask, what did I do wrong? Was I not there enough? Did I not care or love them enough? Did I do something wrong? You know, you have no idea what people who care about you go through, even when you just try. So if you're feeling that way, y'all, talk to someone, or, let's say, once I'm able to get a cell phone, I'll post my number. And if you're feeling like hurting yourself, or just need someone to talk to, No matter what you're going through, any time day or night, I'll be there. I promise you that.
Have your family tried to reach out to you since our last interview?
I have no clue. I don't have any type of way of... Well, I do now, but I kind of like to stay... What's the word? Out the way, I guess. Like I said, I just seen a lot of the comments and shit, and I just got a phone. So from there, we're gonna see what's going on. But for personal reasons, I'm not gonna talk. I don't like to talk about my family or anything. But they know that I'm alive. They know that I'm well, and yeah.
She's in contact with her family too much. She said they know that she's alive. I hope that they're actually trying to help her, possibly. Maybe they're trying to find her a place to go, some resources. Who knows? But I hope she finds some help. This is not the first video, of her, and of course she said that, y'all heard that, but she really needs to get out. She's a young girl that has a lot of potential. All of them do. And they don't deserve to be out there. They don't need to be out there at all. So I hope it works out for her.
So what are your plans for tonight?
I don't know, change into something more. I'm gonna get this money, I guess. I think I'll get a nice meal in my stomach and just relax pretty much. Yeah, just pretty much relax, take it one day at a time.
Any advice you can give the younger generation that might want to step out here and use?
I'm not gonna tell you what to do again, but just do your research before you take that chance and change your life. It could drastically change for the better or for the worse. But from my experience, I would say, for the most part, just smoke some roll up a fucking J or smoke some tea or vape. It's harder than what you think, and a lot of people think that they can survive this lifestyle in the streets. Will pretty much, these motherfuckers out here will try to push you out or kick you out, and a lot of people will fold under pressure. So certain people can't or don't survive out here to where they feel like they gotta run back to mommy or daddy. In a sense, I'm not saying it exactly like that, but they get run out. You guys think you're all big and bad and tough and nah. Like niggas, for example. Oh, you come around somebody's certain block and it's like, oh yeah, nigga, what's up? I'm new around here. Niggas will fire. Niggas will pretty much I don't know what I'm saying anymore, bro. I'm just battling it out. Don't do drugs, kids. Do this, do that. Nah, we don't want it to look bad. We don't want it to look like, oh, we don't want to make ourselves, oh, yeah, we don't want, that's not how shit goes, though, you feel me? And that's what a lot of motherfuckers who's not out here, you feel me, who don't really know what the fuck's going on out here, they want to get out here, and they so uptight, and they so up their ass, it's just like, oh, well, not comfortable, and I understand that, but it's you are in it, it's the streets. It's not nothing, it's not nothing. It's not no way you can sit there and put a fake shit or you script some shit. You tell a motherfucker how to say it, what to say, and then it's okay, that's just not real. That's just not deep in the heart of this. It's not actual real shit. And I don't know. That's one thing. This should be really. It's like take a chance, step out your comfort zone. You want to be in the streets so bad, but you just like, you can't bash nobody, or you can't sit there and be like, oh, I don't know. Oh, you're doing this way. Oh, well, people are not gonna want to view that. If people are tuning in and they want to see the streets, you know what I'm saying? They want to see what the fuck is going on. They want to actually see the nitty gritty. They're gonna sit there and tune into the actual real shit that's going on. Motherfuckers sleeping out in the streets. Motherfuckers sitting there, boosting. You feel me? They're not just gonna sit there and be like, oh, that's a pretty girl. What is she talking about? Okay, that's cool. Wow. No, like, no.
Hurt, West Baltimore, Pennsylvania Avenue area. For real, all over the West Baltimore, east to west. But, you know, coming up as a young boy, man, I seen a lot of shit, you feel me? Like, from killings, robberies, homicides, shit like that, you feel me? Seen niggas get their shit blown off in front of me, you know what I'm saying? Little nigga, I was only probably like 14, 15 years old, you know what I mean? Cary Street, I'm pretty sure a lot of niggas that's gonna see this, you know what I mean, know exactly where I'm going at with this, carrying Lambert, carrying Harlem and shit like that. Seen a lot of shit coming up right there, you feel me? So, you know, man, here in the city, you know, it's you gotta get it how you live, but at the end of the day, you feel me, you gotta watch who you're around, you know what I mean? Because, like, at the end of the day, man, your own man a snake, you feel me? Like, straight up, you know? So, you know, if I can give anybody any advice or anything like that, man, stay on your stay on all 10, man, you feel me? Keep your heater close.
And please try to reach out, help your loved ones if they're out there struggling. You know, it's not easy to get out of active addiction. You know, so if anyone can help their loved ones, please try. And once again, I'm gonna say, if you're into, want to donate anything, you can drop a comment. I answer. I talk to everyone. Need someone to talk to. You need some resources for recovery or for you or a loved one. Drop a comment in my link, and I will get back to you. And if you know anyone, you have a loved one that's missing, and you think they're lost somewhere in Baltimore, like I say in all my videos, we're always out in the community, passing out water, food, clothes to the homeless. You know, drop me a picture and I might see him. I can pass him on and maybe help you and find your loved one. But don't give up on them. Big Mike, Guerrilla Recovery. You have a blessed day.
This settlement check completely changed my life, and it came from a car accident I almost forgot about. I'm honestly shaking as I record this. I never imagined something this big could come from an accident that felt so small at the time. If you've been in any kind of vehicle accident in the past 2 years, even if you think it was minor, even if you were just a passenger, you might be entitled to far more than you realize. Here's my story. I was stopped at a red light when, bam, a distracted driver slammed into me from behind. My neck felt a little stiff, but the car seemed okay. We exchanged info and I drove home. Big mistake. Over the next few weeks, the pain got worse. I started missing work. My car developed issues I hadn't noticed right away. The insurance company tossed me a tiny offer and basically said, take it or leave it. I almost did. Then my sister's boyfriend Marcus told me about something called free case evals. He said, dude, just answer 4 questions. What's the worst that could happen? At first, I thought he was exaggerating, but he had used the exact same tool after his own accident and told me it changed everything for him. So I clicked the link, answered 4 simple questions, and in less than 30 seconds, it told me I might actually qualify for a real settlement. I figured, yeah, right, but I had nothing to lose. A couple of months
Xylazine, nicknamed Trap.